hello. Welcome back. Tonight's just going to be simple visualization. It came to me during the week and feels appropriate in several ways. So I hope it helps others as much as it's been helping me to ponder. Go ahead and start relaxing. However and whatever that means to you. Might mean a chair, lying down. All sorts of options are available. Just be in a space that's safe for you to get in the zone. Before we go too much further, notice how you feel at this moment. What you feel and where you feel. Scan the body. Start with the back of the body, from head to heels. Do you notice any pockets of tension or stress? Not judging, just noticing. You might prefer to look at it as certain areas being darker and certain areas being brighter. Maybe you see a color over a certain area, a sensation, or have an intuitive knowing. However, you come to this moment of being you. Switch your scan to the front of the body, taking a little extra sensory time around the face. Maybe there's a tightness in the chest, or it feels like you're wearing old school swimmies. Maybe it just feels like a sound. That's the best part of this choose your own adventure. We're all drawn to a combination of visual, auditory, I want to say gustatory, um, sound, sight, or feeling. And that's the easiest way to break it down for visualization tendencies. Generally, we favor one or two, but we're a mix of all three and more. There are others. And don't forget the scan of the front of the body, the task at hand of looking for areas of tension, however they might appear to you, in visualization form, as sound, as feeling, as sight. And noticing nothing is noticing as well. So just notice your front side. Now let's go for the middle. We've scanned the back, we've scanned the front. Now let's scan the inside, the body cavity. What fills up the outline of your shape? Again, reminding ourselves it could be visual, it could be auditory, it could be feeling, kinesthetic. For me, I found something that sounds like a mixture between an alarm and a tambourine at my left shoulder blade. Hmm. Just noticing, moving on. And if there's any other way you would like to check in with yourself at this moment, if for nothing else than for your own comparison at the end of the session, testing our efficacy and willingness, we have to give ourselves permission to imagine. However we feel about that. And then letting that go and finding a smooth movement of the breath. Letting it smooth out if it is not smooth at this moment. Maybe it's choppy, maybe it's strained or rushed or practically perfect in every way. How will you know till you pay attention? Until you move your awareness, the object of your focus. And hopefully a smoother, deeper breath will feel more pleasurable and create this loop of relaxation, like a feather falling, floating gently. Keep this feather in your mind and watch it glide to your internal rhythms, ever floating and falling. It is going to be doing so for a while, so make the ground really far away. Regardless, just give the feather room to fall and float. Can you notice what type of feather it is without disturbing the visualization? Maybe it would be really cool if one were to use the entire inhale as the feather drifting to the left, an entire exhale as it goes back to the right in perfect sync and harmony with the breath. Or maybe you've found another way to link the relationship of your breath, your relaxation, and the falling feather as it floats down, as it floats far away. Can't miss a chance for alliteration. And it's okay if the feather changes slightly. Maybe you start to notice a color you didn't see before. Maybe you shift your perspective, and from above, it looks like it's going down a spiral. And with each breath, it floats farther away. Falling, not forever, but for a really long time. Push that ground away. Give your feather more time to play. The feather gentle, the breath gentle. And far away and down below, you might start to see the ground. Maybe not yet. And is not approaching quickly. It is slowly approaching. Maybe details start to form as the landscape becomes clearer. But notice the descent from wherever you are all the way down, and where you just now begin to see there is a cup, delicate cup, a fancy cup, a weird cup. It is all of these things, and none of them. And inside is a cosmic tea of stars and swirls, nebula. And take your time on this last bit. Don't rush. Let the feather fall gently, easily, in a relaxed and slow manner. It will eventually come to land like it is perched on the edge of the cup. Take a couple more breaths to manipulate time so you can feel as pleasurable about this fall and as perfect as you can make this perching, this landing. And it will land and it will stay there for a few breaths while you decide whether it falls in the cup and begins to stir, or it falls off the edge of the cup to join its base on the outside of the cup that starts to swirl. And the liquid in the cup, this cosmic tea, or cosmic soup if you'd rather, and take a moment to hold your feather and your cup. If you need to modify the feather, you can, or you can just notice what your subconscious mind offered up in response to these flakes we've thrown on the top of the pond. Where our little thought fish come up to nibble at what we've offered them. What are you going to do with your feather and your cup? What would feel like the most appropriate closing? Do you need to drink that cup of cosmos? Do you need to use the feather as a brush or pen? Write a power word into the sky. A guiding light made for you by you. Maybe you wear the feather. Maybe you wear the cup. No judgment. But whatever feels like that it not only feels good, but that it feels appropriate, with the appropriate level of respectful interaction. It can be a funny answer if you need comedy. It can be a profound answer if you need profundity. But bring this experience of the feather and the cup to a ritual closing. And if that's too much, just take the next 3 breaths, counting down from 3, 2, and 1. Letting the practice come to a close. Taking a moment to acknowledge that you have done something for yourself. And that should be commended by the other parts of you. find your breath once again and the sensation at your nostrils of cooler air coming in and warmer air going out. Follow that sensation back into your body. Back into your body. All the way back into your physical body in the right here and the right now. Even if you don't think you went anywhere. Back, back, back. Into the here and now. And let yourself return to the surface to take a clean breath. And let go. Hari Om Tat Sat, my friends. This has been Psychic Sleep, and this is as much as I could do today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. And not only do I hope this is helpful, but my sincere wish for everyone. Feel good. Feel well. Be happy.